Good morning, everyone. I'm here in front of you to discuss our topic for today. Our topic for today is all about gambling. Republic Act number 9287, April 2, 2004, under gambling, an act increasing the penalties for illegal numbers games, amending certain provisions of Presidential Decree number 1602, and for other purposes. Gambling is the wagering of money or something of value, referred to as the stakes, on an event with an uncertain outcome, with the primary intent of winning money or material goods. We all know that gambling is a common problem or issue in every barangay in our country, right? So let's talk about the factors that trigger the problem or issue. Number one, it depends on the parents on how they care, guide, or teach their children. Number two, influence of the environment. Three, according to their mental health issue. And the last, barangay police status on that barangay. And ways on how to solve the problem or issue. One, assign one of the member of barangay police to spy on the barangay. Two, seek professional help. Implement regulatory mechanism. And the last, make livelihood program. Cause of problem. Number one, stress. A common factor in many addictions, stress is also a major factor in gambling addiction. If you have emotional problems caused by relationship difficulties or the loss of a loved one. Two, feeling a void. In many cases, people use gambling as a way of passing time and a chance to be in the company of others. Three, the thrill. There can be no doubt that gambling is thrilling. Some people become addicted to the adrenaline rush that gambling gives and allow it to take over their lives despite the consequences, damage to relationships, loss of money, and so on. Convenience. These days, gambling is so convenient and easy that if you are slightly at risk, it is very difficult to resist the temptation. Depression and alcohol. It is estimated that gambling addicts are twice as likely as others to suffer from depression, and that nearly half of gambling addicts also have an alcohol problem. The brain. Researchers have found a chemical aspect to gambling addiction that relates to how the brain responds to pleasure. Let's talk about the effect of gambling. So if there's a cause, there's an effect. Effect number one, family problems are very common. Almost all compulsive gamblers around the world have issues at home with their family because of their addiction. Two, financial devastation is unavoidable. People with a gambling addiction will go to extreme measures to get money to gamble. Three, job loss is very high among gambling addicts. Gambling addiction may lead you to miss work or come to work distracted. Gambling addiction will interfere with work relations, promotions, and employment. Gambling is a sickness, a disease, an addiction, an insanity, and is always a loser in the long run by Wilson Mizner. In the end of the day, always remember that every action, there is a consequences in our life. So be wise and think before you act. Thank you very much.